All right, what's up, guys? Fabrice here. Real quick before the episode starts, I want to formally apologize to you guys. The last third of this episode, right after the sponsorships, the audio is actually corrupted. It's been hijacked. Seems like when the camera is pointing on Fabrice, there's a little audio mishap there. It's a little bit harder to hear him. However, we made our best to make sure the audio levels are right so it doesn't pierce your ears when you guys are listening to this. The first hour of the show is doing pretty good. The audio is just fine. It just happens on the last third of this episode. But in the meantime, thank y'all so much for supporting. We really appreciate y'all. Every single one of y'all that's giving feedback and stuff like that. We appreciate y'all. Helps us keep going. And we'll keep it rolling. So like, subscribe, enjoy the show, and let's get right into the main podcast show episode.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to your favorite show podcast platform, the GameChangerZ Network. I am your host, Fabrice Fonji, and your other host, Daniel Montoya. What's up, baby?
In the building.
What's up, baby?
What's up, big dog?
Let's get back to it. So, another show popping episode on the road. And before we even start, Daniel got something to say. What's up?
Nate, give me my theme music. You hear that bass, bro? That bass is hard today.
That's that soul, bro. That's that soul right there. I like that. Cut it. All right. So,
Done.
what's good, baby?
What's good?
It's been a tough week.
It has.
First of all, Stephen Wardell Curry, one of the best shooters the game has ever seen.
Hold up. Did you just say Stephen what?
Wardell.
That's his name?
That's his middle name, yo.
His middle name's Wardell?
Yeah, bro, peep that. Check that. I'm pretty sure it's Wardell, no? Yeah.
Stephen Wardell?
Nah, look at
Curry?
her. Stephen Wardell Curry, because his dad's name was Wardell.
Okay.
It's a family name.
Wardell.
Nobody knows this.
I definitely did not know that.
Stephen Wardell, am I right on that?
Wardell.
See,
Wardell.
Stephen Wardell Curry. Best shooter the world's ever seen. Jaw-dropping bucket getter. Still couldn't get past LeBron and the mean Lakers.
Bro.
Game
Did you hold on. Hold up 1 minute.
My bad.
Did you watch the Kings and Warriors last game? Be honest. Did you see that?
I think I saw the last half of it.
Okay.
Now,
Do you know how much points Steph dropped?
that's right.
How many?
He dropped 50.
50
piece.
on them Kings, bro.
50 piece, no nuggets.
And he told them to hit that button.
All
He said,
tenders.
hit that button.
Right. I think, bro. Okay. You played basketball before, right?
Yeah, but I'm not too great.
Okay, cool.
Hand-eye coordination, you know.
Yeah, let's go. I'm 6'6", 270. You know?
267.5.
What up? 268.
Yeah.
265. I'll give myself a little something.
Boom, sway.
There are guys in the world that are 7-1 lights out shooters. Kevin Durant.
Yes.
Kevin Herter, KCP. Like these guys are tall shooting beasts. Shoot, I'll go ahead and even add Jokic. Okay, which we'll get into because Jokic is a guy.
Bro.
Man, come on.
He's up 2-0, by the way.
Yeah, he is. That's crazy. But then there's guys like Stephen Curry that's 6'3", giving you buckets. 50? Game 7 when it matters?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we all know Steph Curry's, a level of expertise in shooting class, whatever, but 50?
Bro, he got that dog in him, bro. That man put the Warriors on his back Game 7. If it was not for Steph Curry, they would have lost.
And these are nothing but net.
Bro, it was stupid.
Are you nuts?
That man is crazy good.
Yo, Steph, bro, chill.
Yeah,
All
chill, bro. You got our LeBron James coming up. I think Steph's 35? He's 35, LeBron's 38.
I think
they're
so.
They're not too far.
Not too far.
They're not too far.
I think Steph's about to exit his prom, though.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know.
Well,
with that accuracy, I don't know.
About to say, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But here's a kind of a thing that I've been kind of watching on social media platforms, ESPN, all this stuff, right?
Sure.
All this hate, right? There's this hate going around with Steph Curry against LeBron James. Steph Curry is LeBron James' daddy. You know, I've been seeing all of this, right?
Saying that.
Bro, watch SportsCenter
I'm about
just
to.
for like 1 hour, bro.
I'm about to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they saying it. Yeah, they're saying that this is a dynasty series that whoever wins the series is going to control the dynasty or the destiny or whatever you want to call it. But that's what they're saying. It's like whoever wins the series from LeBron and Steph Curry is what's going to define them in history.
Right. That's wild.
So
I agree, actually.
You agree?
I agree.
I don't agree at all. I think LeBron's already made that stake.
Okay.
I think he's already past that level.
Okay, give me your top 5 players of all time.
Of all time?
Yeah.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Ever. Okay. So this might be a biased opinion.
It's okay.
Because this is my era, bro. This is my era.
All right.
So I definitely 100% got LeBron James at 1.
For sure.
100.
For sure.
I do got MJ at 2. And I don't got him because of his championships.
Okay.
I got him because he's a dog.
Okay.
Number 3, I got Kobe because that man is a dog.
That's Kobe.
That's Kobe, bro.
Can't be Kobe.
And I mean, that's before LeBron came in. That's who, like, the generation above us. That's their Michael Jordan or their LeBron James.
Yeah.
So I got Kobe there, and then number 5, bro, is like it's so hard to pick number 5.
Yeah,
there is so many great NBA players.
Okay.
But from what I just seen from Steph Curry,
It might have to.
I might have to put him there because Shaquille O'Neal, bro.
That was my 4th, actually.
Shaquille O'Neal's a dog.
Uh-huh.
But what Steph just did
Right.
at the PG spot
It's
is
game changing.
is game changing, bro.
Changing.
In Game 7, like he could have went home and we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
That's true.
But Steph Curry did. You know what I mean? Like that man just changed it.
True.
Yeah.
I got Bron, MJ, Kobe, Shaq. I don't know who to put in that 5th spot. I was gonna put Magic. Now I'm born in '99, so don't come for me. You know, I don't know.
I'm 91, baby.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know about no Charles Oakley. I don't know about none of them. I know Kevin Garnett and stuff like that. Like, I'm not that old or young, but I don't know who to put in that 5th spot. I might put Magic.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson. Or AI. AI changed the game too.
Yeah.
In a magical way. AI brought the blackness to the NBA. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying. The culture.
The culture.
He changed the culture.
There you go.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to call it. But
Yeah,
he brought
that's what it
that
is.
the culture. And NBA is the NBA because of AI.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's a good thing you say that. So like AI, the what he did, the way he did it, brought in and one, brought in street hooping.
Yeah.
You know, he brought in all these
He brought
guys.
in style. He brought in opinions. He brought in personality. He brought in like all these different aspects. That's why AI is so crucial to the game.
He is.
You know, I mean, shoot, he crawled so some of us could walk. Some of them even fly. So in the NBA. So
Do you know what's crazy? Since we're talking about top 5,
yeah,
Kevin Durant. I mean, there's so many good players out there, bro.
sure.
And that's so just in our era. So just think about this. Just in our era, or just when we've been watching NFL, right? Or not NFL, NBA.
NBA.
So you got Steph, you got AI, the Boston Celtics, you got Kevin Garnett, you got
True. You know, I got Giannis now.
and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo. There you go.
You got him, Embiid,
Joel.
yes,
Yeah. That's
Jokic.
my brother. Nikola. Jokic is changing the game.
Luka,
People don't talk about it, but Jokic is changing the game.
and nobody
Luka
talks
is-
about Luka Doncic either.
No one.
Because that man changed Dallas, bro.
He did. As a franchise.
And he's a dog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And now he's got Kyrie. He just came in too late, but bro, next season they keep that same squad.
True. But there are a lot of game changers in the game, man. I mean,
I'm just talking about this era. This ain't even talking about the past. This is
Like
just
the
right
previous
now.
era?
The people that are playing right now.
True. Well, I'll take a step back even. Like, okay, James Harden's kind of changing the game a little bit too with his kind of style of play, isolation play. That's crazy. But if you take a slight step back, you look at Ginobili, who made the left hand fancy. You look at Tony Parker, who made point guarding fun. You got Russell Westbrook and Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose. Prime D Rose, undefeated, man.
We ain't even talking about Jimmy Butler.
We ain't even talking about, oh my God. Okay.
See what I'm talking about? And that's just in this era. Bro.
Right? So
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler is my favorite player in the NBA
Right now?
right now.
Okay.
I love LeBron.
Yeah.
And LeBron's always been my
Just
top.
your favorite to watch or your favorite player in general, like altogether player?
Let's put LeBron here and take the category out. Okay, because I just love watching LeBron. I'm kind of built like that's probably why.
Me too, bro.
Yeah,
I'm the same way.
You're not built like LeBron, but mentally you are.
I'm
There
mentally
you go.
LeBron.
He's meant to be
bro.
like LeBron.
Yeah.
But put LeBron in this category. Right after that is Jimmy Butler, because Jimmy Butler is like, it's like an anime. It's like Goku. It's the epitome of playing to your heart's content when it matters, when it's game time. Because playoff Jimmy is unbeatable. Like, to see, first of all, in the bubble. Let's go back to the bubble. Remember that picture that went viral after Jimmy Butler like went off in the bubble and he's just leaning over tired over the that's tough to me. He needs help. I think he needs to play with LeBron.
Yeah.
I'll definitely do that.
That's
what I
Lakers.
Think.
You heard it first on the Game Changers. That's all I'm saying.
I think Jimmy Butler needs to play with LeBron. Maybe even next year when LeBron's like 39 before he's about to retire. Maybe they might give up a few pieces like we love Dennis Schroeder. No, we'll keep Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder's doing his thing. We'll give up who we giving up?
In Miami?
Should we give it? Nah, in the Lakers. Should we give up Austin Reeves? He's a dog. Nah, we like Austin Reeves. My problem with the Lakers give up too many dogs. They give up Alex Caruso. He's balling now, man.
I know.
Oh,
he was balling. He was balling when he was on the Lakers.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he was balling then too. Why would you give him up?
That's above our pay grade, bro.
That is true. Yeah, we ain't doing.
We don't know what's going on in the actual Lakers organization. So
that's true. That's true.
There's a lot of things we don't see. But what I was gonna bring up is like on this NBA thing, right? So there's so many
in our era
players in our era, but who do they learn from, right?
True.
So they learn from specific people to become a dog because you don't. I mean, some of these guys just got that dog in them.
Yep.
But they had to see that dog first because it's not a reality until you can see that. You know what I mean? Until you change that game, it's still the same game that's played.
Okay.
So who did Michael Jordan look up to? Right.
His dad.
Right. He looked up to his dad, but basketball wise, like who was the star when Michael Jordan was coming up?
I don't know who was the star. Who was it? I don't know. Do you know?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
But I guarantee whoever that star was, he was looking up to them and he was like, man, I want to
be like
be like that guy, or I want to beat that guy, right? Because that's what gets that dog in.
True.
So then he came in, and then of course we get Kobe, and then from Kobe we get guys like LeBron, and then like Dirk Nowitzki, we get big tall dudes, huge guys. So Tony Parker, not Tony, Tim Duncan, Dirk. Now we got Jokic, like, and these dudes are 7 foot.
Oh yeah, and they're balling.
And they're shooters, bro.
Oh, bro, lights out. You got the hook, either you got the three because Jokic shoots that thing above his head.
Oh yeah, bro.
I don't know how he gets that release.
Like,
bro, I don't know, and it goes in the net, like
yeah, bro. It just goes straight up and straight down.
Straight down. It's like it's so beautiful. But it for me it's interesting. So I have a good theory on this.
Yes.
Who these guys have their own respective game changers, right? But I do think that for GOATs and great people, like their game changers aren't people in basketball. They're people in their regular lives who they see struggle. Because I'm the same way. Like my game changer in my life is my dad. He might not play basketball. He might not be a marketer, but he's my game changer because I've seen him put in that work.
Gotcha. Hey, so that brings up.
Okay,
dude, have you seen that video?
Which
have
one?
you seen that video
Which one?
On TikTok with that guy that got drafted by the Cowboys, 6th round pick?
Okay.
Is it Vaughn? Something Vaughn.
I don't know.
Nate, what's that dude's name? No. The one that got drafted in 6th round, Cowboys.
6th round? Was it 6th round?
Yes.
What number was it?
Deuce Vaughn.
Deuce Vaughn.
Kansas State.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so his dad works for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And he got picked 6th round, which 6th round's late, right? It's one of the late rounds. And his dad works for them. He's a 5'6", like 5'6" tall guy. I'm taller than this guy.
Jeez.
And I'm short.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 5'10". You know, I'm 4 inches taller than this guy that got drafted to the NFL. Anyway, so he got drafted by the Cowboys, and his dad works there. So I think that is extremely game changing. So if you haven't seen that clip, go watch that. Like it literally, like, it got me to my core of like, because I'm a dad. So like if I was to be able to do that for my kids,
That means everything.
bro,
'Cause
like,
he's,
oh my gosh,
how tall is he?
5'6".
That's never been drafted before.
I don't know.
I don't think
that
so.
might be something we need to look up.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. That's super
crazy. Yeah.
Like, you got to see that. Like, it's so like inspiring, especially to those like that have kids or that want to have kids or that need some inspiration. Like that clip right there, bro.
That means
everything.
everything.
It means everything.
Yeah. So that's why I bring that up.
Yes.
So to his credit too, his dad probably didn't play in the NFL. Or probably never did.
Yeah, maybe not.
Right?
Yeah.
So like same thing with like me, maybe even you, LeBron, maybe even AI. These guys, like, yes, they have their enemies and people they fight for in the league or they respect in the league, but their game changers are those outside because they put in those work. You can see how they're able to, the hustle, when you watch somebody hustle, you put that into your everyday brain. Like, for example, I think LeBron's game changer was his mom. Because his mom came the adversity of not having, or I guess LeBron's dad or her husband in the picture, and then like raising him to become in the NBA.
That guy.
You know what I'm saying? To become him. I know Jimmy Butler's, his game changer was one of his like coach, the one that brought him into basketball, which I think was like a coach or a mentor.
Another big
out.
one. Yeah. So another big one too is the dude that just got a big deal with the Ravens.
From what?
Lamar
Jackson.
His mom was his biggest inspiration. She was his agent. She was his manager.
That's wild.
And I think she still is.
Probably.
I believe she still is.
See?
But like, that's his game changer. His mom, she never played. She probably didn't even think, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he
like,
make it.
Yeah, and she broke her back for that, man.
So,
but that's kind of what I want to talk about is game changing people. Like in our lives, who are the people that change the game for us in our lives? So we have the game-changing moments, right? So there's always a game-changing moment and a defining moment in our life that's game-changing.
Yep.
But who are the defining game-changing people?
Defining people who change the game in your life.
Right.
That cause you to grow. Mine's my dad. The second one will be my boy, Alec. He's only like 9 days older than me.
9 days?
Yeah, 9 days.
Shout out, Alec.
I like Alec.
What's up, my boy?
What up, baby? Alec took me in, like, bro, I was lost after college. I didn't have it. Like I said, I graduated, full degree, 2 minors, bachelor's of economics, minor in math and engineering, no jobs. At this point, I'm lost. I can sit here and blame COVID all day, but I'm like, what the hell do I do? Right. So when he took me in, he was like, okay, cool. You market for me 24/7. I'm gonna teach you sales. Yeah. I picked up on sales like this.
Yeah.
Bro, I could sell a straw if I wanted to, bro. Yeah. Check out how you suck on that thing. Pause. Anyway, pause. Raw show. But raw show. But like, once I picked that up, like to see how he changed the game for him.
Yeah.
Because he was 18. So at the age of 18, he was the number 1 realtor in the state of Texas. Yeah, that's a cold stat.
Yeah.
And so to see how he was able to apply that to me, it was so dope. So once I took that in, it was set sail. I was free. And that's why I was like, cool, that's a game changer for sure. My brother, definitely a game changer as well. Yeah. I look up to him just as much as he looks up to me. Because before this, to him, I'm a bum. I was a bum until I started picking myself up, and rightfully so, I was like a bum at the time. So
right. So you're just bumming playing video games.
I was 24/7 playing video games, but no, I'm getting a little bit better. So yeah. But what about you? Your game changers, man.
Bro, my game changer. So there's so many, right? And I heard this at a Sewell Leadership Conference, and it's really, it hit deep, right? Because you have game changers or people that change the game. The people that don't have to do it, but they give you the grace and they show you that grace and they do it anyways, even though you don't deserve, the knowledge that they're giving you.
True. Sometimes.
So there's always people that pick you up or that help you get to the next level. And like right now, I would say like the person that kind of inspired me to be a better human being would be one of my band director, or actually both my band directors in high school, my senior year.
Interesting.
So this is crazy. And I don't know if this happens all the time or not or whatever, but they invited me to a Texas Tech game. I didn't even at that point in time, like I knew who Tech was, but I've never been to a college game. Like I've never done anything.
When was
in
this?
college? 2009.
Okay.
2008, 2009. So, and around that time, that's whenever or actually they reached out to me and they said, hey, we have this Texas Tech game about to come up this fall, and we want to invite you to it. We got an extra ticket, and we want you to see the college experience, because I never went, and I'd put interest, but I didn't fully.
But you weren't fully vested.
Yeah,
in it. Yeah.
And because I was like, it is what it is. So I did. They reached out or whatever. Got a hold of my parents, and they all agreed I can go with them. Whatever. So they took me to a Tech game. They bought my ticket, and we went to a Tech game. And bro, I've never been to an NFL game. I've never been to a college game. I've never been to anything besides high school. Like, I didn't know this stuff existed, honestly, because I've been and I'm from Andrews, bro. I'm a small little bitty town.
Small little Andrews.
And I hope you can put this little clip in here and kind of show a pin drop of how small this town is.
Tiny.
Our population, I think, is like 18,000 people. And when I was in high school, it was like 13,000. Like it wasn't, we've grown a lot since 2009, but at that point in time, I think we had 180 students graduate.
That's crazy. That's
our
crazy.
Seniors, in my class. And so anyway, so he took me. We went and saw the game. And ever since, like, I've been a Texas Tech fan because of him. He was my game. Like, he introduced me to that kind of lifestyle, right? Yeah. Because I would not have known it if he were not to take me to that Tech game. I would not have pursued college had he not taken me to that Tech game. I would not have pursued music. I would not have pursued what I pursued in life had he not took me to that game. So that's one and he didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't have to. And there's 112 students in band. He could have invited any of them, but he specifically chose me.
That's
right?
crazy.
That's a game changer. To me, moment. Right? That's a game changer moment, and that's a game changer in my life, a person that changed my life. Yeah. Shout out to you, Kevin Leonard, and Mark Kaufman for doing that for me. Y'all are amazing.
Shout out.
Thank you so much for taking me to that game, because that completely changed my life more than you know.
Yep. And look at what he's doing now. Look what you've turned the boy into.
Yes.
Look at him.
You've turned me into this great, amazing young man. But anyway, so we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back in a moment. Hey, guys, I just want to give a quick little shout out to our sponsors, Ep.2.
Yeah.
Over here in Andrews, Texas.
Whoa.
Yes, sir. So this one right here, this tea that I got today is called the Wedding Cake. It's almond, green almond, sweet green almond, and sweet coconut. This is my favorite drink. I get this thing every single day. I love it so much.
And I got the mango fresco. It's mango and something else, and it's fire. So, like I said, HTO, like he said, HTO has great tasting flavors, and it's just amazing tea to sip on. So, yeah.
If you're getting thirsty today, go to HTO.
Go to HTO. HTO is the place to go. While I sip on this tea, let me tell you guys about our second sponsor, Course Careers. Course Careers, college can get really expensive, and sometimes you don't want to spend all that bread. So Course Careers is here to save the day. They have their special courses where they're trying to do digital sales, digital marketing, or information technology. You can go ahead and take a course and be rewarded with a certificate. Once you get that certificate, you can apply for high-paying salaries that are pretty much equivalent to the ones from going to college. So, Course Careers is here to save the day, and if you use the code FAB50, you're able to get $50 off a course that you sign up for. They're really inexpensive, and they're actually available for you 24/7 to kind of get your career going. So, go ahead and use code FAB50, FAB50 for $50 off. Make sure you support the show, and go ahead and support them as well. We really appreciate y'all for supporting the show, supporting the podcast. We really love and making these for you guys, and we really, want to make sure that you guys become the best versions of yourself. So if you're enjoying the show, please go ahead and follow us on all social media platforms. On Instagram, we're at the GC Network, because somebody else took the GameChangerZ Network, whoever it is. I hate you. Go ahead and follow us on there on Instagram. On Facebook, we're the GameChangerZ Network. fully spelled out, one word. And go ahead and follow our website, GameChangerZNetwork.com. If you guys are feeling necessary or kind enough, we do work hard to bring this show to life for you guys, and everything up here costs money to make. Please feel free to support us by donating. Anything is appreciated. You know, you don't have to go all out. We just want to make sure that we keep the lights on and the show rolling for you guys. So go ahead and donate at the bottom of the GameChangerNetwork.com. The link will go out to you guys, and we're working on giving y'all some special gifts as well. And we also do have a Patreon for those of y'all who want to be even closer to the show. Get involved with our sponsors and get some special little goodies and stuff like that. So patreon.com/the Game Changers Network. So anything else? Let's get back into the show. All right. So, man, how you doing, Daniel?
Bro, I'm doing so good.
That's good, man. I got this shirt at Zara yesterday in Detroit.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of loud. It's mad loud.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm used to wearing loud clothes, so I'm like cool with it.
Yeah.
Would you?
And I'm all laid back in some black.
It's some black.
By the way, Built. These T-shirts are, bro.
That's a Built tee, yo.
This is a Built tee.
That's a Built tee, yo.
This is a Built tee.
I didn't know that was a Built tee.
Yeah, Built tee. I got some Built shorts, bro. Built be making some fire.
It's kind of
clothes,
fire,
bro.
yo.
It is, bro.
Yo, I'm trying to rock some Built. Bill, say what's up.
Say what's up, Bill.
Say what's up, man. I'll reach out to y'all. Let's see if we can work something out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's my peoples.
Bro, so what I want to talk about a funny story. Okay. So for those of you that don't know, I just got a snip. So if you don't know what a snip is,
Yeah.
vasectomy.
Yeah.
So I got 4 kids, just had my 4th kid, January 23rd, and I'm done. Right?
You done with the kids?
I was almost done with 3, but I wanted to have one more. Okay, let's be real. My wife wanted to have a girl. I have 3 boys. My wife really wanted a girl, so we went for it. Luckily, thank the Lord, thank you God, we got the girl. Brindley Montoya. So she's here now. Everything's good. I went and got snip. Right? Got a vasectomy.
You said you done.
Woo!
Calling it quit.
Done. So my dumb butt, they tell you to rest. They tell you all this stuff. I got it done on Friday. The procedure done Friday. I went golfing Saturday.
Idiot.
Dumb.
Idiot.
Stupid. Yeah. Anyway.
It happens.
So they gave me 3 pills. That's it for pain. 3. Not like 3 bottles. They gave me 3 pills. And I think they were like Oxy, I think.
Okay. I see.
No. They were like Tramadol.
Okay. The relaxer.
Like yeah, like just to calm that. It was a pain reliever or whatever. But I only got 3.
Okay.
That was supposed to be 1 for Saturday, 1 for Sunday, 1 for Monday. So anyway, like I go golfing Saturday and I wasn't really in pain. I was still, adrenaline. Yeah. I still was on pain meds. Like I was good.
I called you that day. Yeah.
I mean, it was a little sore, but it wasn't bad. Like it was, you know what I mean? I was fine.
His nuts were sore.
I thought I was fine.
His
right?
nuts were sore.
So then after I get done golfing, I'm still fine. And then toward the evening, because we went golfing at 8 a.m., so I finished around lunch, 1 o'clock. Around 5, I am in pain. Like, I was like, I'm stupid. I'm never golfing again. Why did I do this? And I was just taking Tylenol, right? Oh, I didn't say this part. My bad. So I was popping Tylenol. I didn't know I had painkillers until Monday, whenever I called the prescription shop. They're like, hey, you have a prescription. And then I got my painkillers Monday. I was supposed to get them Friday, but my dumb butt, I didn't get them Friday.
Whole weekend.
So the whole weekend, I'm just taking Tylenol. Nope. Like, I mean, they're painkillers, but they're not painkillers, right?
Go over the counter.
Oh my gosh, bro. So Saturday, Sunday, I am like dying. I do not even I'm like, why did I get this procedure? I hate this, right? And anyway,
you couldn't poop, right, or something like that?
I couldn't sit down, bro.
Jeez.
Like I was like laying in bed. I was like bed rest because of how bad it hurt. And I had no lie. I got 2 frozen peas, bag of peas, 2 frozen. And I was like, ksh, ksh. And I was popping Tylenol, bro. Saturday and Sunday, bro. That's so sad, bro. Yeah, but I mean that's what it is. That's a vasectomy. And for those, I mean, I've talked to I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 people about vasectomies, and they're like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
They're either really big, huge troopers, or they're just, I'm a wuss, or they're just freaking balls of steel or something, because Saturday and Sunday was like my 2 most miserable days of my life.
Really?
Yes.
It was that bad.
So, but no, Saturday was fine because I went golfing, of course. Like I went golfing, it was fine. But after that, yeah, it was awful.
That's crazy.
So if you're out there, you get vasectomy, don't go golfing the next day. End of story.
End of story.
But it was fun. It was fun.
Tough.
But now, like, everything's perfect. Like, everything's perfectly fine. And just so everybody knows, they do, when they do the procedure, it's a very, I don't even know the word to explain this. It's a very in-your-face procedure.
What do you mean by
I didn't go to sleep. They didn't knock you out.
Wait, they don't put you out?
No, I was wide awake.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I was wide awake, bro. Yeah.
I'm straight, fam.
But it wasn't. They did do a numbing shot. You know, the numbing shot down there.
Okay.
But that's just for the area.
Yeah.
Right. They don't. What I didn't know, or they told me, but I didn't. I wasn't listening, I guess. But you got 2 veins that go to your, and the way they get it is they gotta get it and they gotta pull it. When they pull it, it feels like you got kicked directly in the area.
Mm-hmm.
If that's ever happened to you before, that's exactly what it feels like.
Except somebody's toying with it.
But it feels like death. Like it hurt for about 5 seconds. I was like, ugh. I was out of there, bro. About 5 seconds, I was done. So anyway, yeah, just if you're gonna get it, just know that expect the unexpected.
Unexpected.
Yeah.
So what happened with it? What were you wearing?
To the procedure?
Yeah.
In the procedure or like up there? I was wearing some baggy gym shorts.
As you should.
Yeah. But, and this is another thing they don't tell you. They might have told me, but I was out of it because I'm going to be honest, I was scared to go to the doctor. Like, I didn't want to go. Mm-hmm. Like, you can vouch for me on this one. Like, I was trying not to go.
You was stalling all week.
I was stalling, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I ain't going, whatever.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So I wasn't really listening to the doctor. But after the procedure, you have to wear, like, super tight underwear. Like, super, super tight. Mm-hmm. And bringing that up, to wear super tight underwear, you got to be shaved. So Manscaped, I had to buy right? I had to buy the Manscaped, one of them trimmers, which is awesome. It worked perfectly. They didn't have to reshave me down there or anything like that. Manscaped worked amazing. So Manscaped, you hear me? Bruh.
What happened to your Manscaped now?
Okay, so that's a whole other story.
Okay.
So I got 4 kids, right? Uh-huh. So Luca, my youngest boy, the third one, and if y'all don't know, Luca, his name's Luca James. Right?
I know it.
You didn't know that? So Luca James.
That's tough.
So NBA, right? I'm a huge sports person. So Luca James, huge sports and biblical. So James, all 3 of my boys have a gospel name. Okay. So Damien has Daniel, Jonah is Jonah, Book of Jonah, and then Luca is James, Book of James. So Luca James, I got Luca from Luka Doncic, NBA, and then James, LeBron James. So it's Luca James.
Luca James,
that's my boy.
That's pretty clean. It kind of fits him too.
Yeah, Luca James.
No, I think about it.
He's solid, bro.
Bro, he's a grown man.
He's a man.
He's
a man.
How old is he now?
2.
Bro, I called him. He was in the car. Like, this man, I was sitting there. This man's giving out full grown man commands. This man's out here Yo, look, when you hear this like 5 years from now, bro, he probably gonna be 35 by then.
Yeah, probably.
Probably gonna be 35, just giving out more commands. It's a grown child.
But Manscaped, listen.
So
my son, Luca, grabs these clippers, these Manscaped clippers, right? And he wants to cut his hair. So he turns it on and so right now, my man's got a haircut and he's got two patches on his head, bro. I'm gonna show that. I gotta show that picture. He's hilarious, bro. He's got 2 little cuts on his head. Patched up. He's all patched. He's Patchy the Pirate, bro. He's funny.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, so after that, I put the Manscaped up somewhere, lost it, haven't found it. So Manscaped, you want to shoot me another one? Greatly appreciated. And I had to. This is another thing too. Like their underwear, bro. That's what kept my area good.
It was
The
gripping.
only that and Saks. You know what Saks are? They're underwear too. But like Saks and Manscaped underwears were the only stuff that held everything. Yeah. It's where I could put the P's in the direct spot instead of being, you know what I'm saying? Those were the only two. So shout out to Saks and shout out to Manscaped.
Shout out to Manscaped. If you guys want to sponsor, we got y'all.
So that's amazing. That's amazing, bro. That's crazy.
I see myself doing it. You know what I'm saying? I see myself getting snipped. Not in the near future, but maybe down the road line and stuff like that. I definitely want
to get you a family first.
I know.
Yeah. I definitely am gonna be a father for sure. I'd say probably a father of 3 or 4.
You think so?
I think so. Maybe 5.
Speak it. 5. Speak it, bro.
I have too much
of a big heart to not have too many children.
Yeah. Speak it.
I probably will. Now, will I get it snipped? I don't know. I'm a skeeter, yo.
I don't know.
I probably will get it. I'm not gonna lie. I probably will get it.
I don't know.
Because I do understand you because you don't
want to even run that risk of getting another one because you already got 4. You're like, I'm done. Yeah. But for me, I don't know.
So here's another tip for you men out there that are planning on getting snipped.
Yeah.
So if I'd have known this beforehand, I probably would have got snipped before she gave birth.
Okay.
So you get snipped and you're still fertile for 3 months. You're still shooting babies, right? For 3 months post surgery of vasectomy.
Okay.
So you can still make a baby 3 months after you've been snipped. They don't tell you. Like I didn't. I mean, I knew it after the doctor told me, but beforehand I had no idea.
Right.
So 3 months, like when she's in her final trimester, that's when you get snipped. So that by the time everything is done,
it's time.
You can get your
they're free gone.
You can get your free gone and not have to worry about having kids.
That's yeah. So, bro, if I was you, as soon as I knock her up, I'm good. Sure, I ain't waiting until the trimester, bro.
Oh, you're getting as soon as
I knock her up, hey man, it's pink. Oh, done. Snip. After the 4th one out. Nah, that's respect though,
bro. But kids. So, and this is I'm glad that we're talking about kids and family and stuff. So, like, to be able to, I would say, like, succeed in entrepreneurship and to do the things that we get to do.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta have, like, whenever you start, because right now I'm married, I got 4 kids. Like, I'm already here. I'm here. You single, trying to find you a woman and whatnot. You really got to find someone that's going to be your team player. Yeah. So I know that I have, like, nephews all over the place that are just trying to chase some tail. But, if that tail is not in it for your best interest, like both y'all's interest, you know what I mean? Like
100%.
It's not saying that it's not going to work, but if y'all aren't on the same page on some things, it's not going to work. So for instance, like this vasectomy thing, right? I could have told her to get her tubes tied. She had natural birth, so she never got a C-section. She never got cut open.
Right.
So why would I put her through that pain when I can just go through an in-out procedure? They don't even got to knock me out.
No, yeah.
That's a team. Like I'm throwing in my percent. She's throwing in her percent. Right. She birthed my kids. I can at least get snipped.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're taking the half of the team.
Yeah.
Because she supports everything else.
Yeah, she supports everything else. And that's a huge thing I would say is, like, find you a woman that's going to support you and no matter what you do. And another, for instance, thing about, like, my wife, like this podcast right here, this costs a lot of money to get going, right? Not just this podcast, this whole office, like everything costs a lot of money. Everything, right? Everything costs money. Like these cameras right here, these are super nice cameras, and you're gonna see that in these YouTube videos and all the stuff. Like this is a nice place, and without her support, without her saying like, "Hey, I got you, I trust you.
Right, y'all
do what you got to do."
Now that I think about it, but it's funny because I just called her. Before we started this episode just to appreciate it. I was like, I don't know. I know your big-headed husband over here don't say it much, but I'm going to say it. Thank you. Because honestly, genuinely, I feel like...
there are moments... There's this moment where, like, for example, this speech from Adesanya, where God was using him as a vessel to send his message through. Yep. Same thing with her. Use her as a vessel to bring this thing to life. Because he understood that we might not have the mental to bring... Like I remember when she brought these plans before the first show, this episode, she just came and plotted them here. I was like,
I love this. It's a great idea. And like everything else into the coffee maker.
Bro, like this whole setup, this is her.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, the only thing that we did was this wall.
Yeah.
Other than this wall, like this whole setup is her.
It's hers. And
it's awesome.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And so to your point, going back, yes, so you have the kids and the wife, you have that backbone, you have your rock, you're grounded. Yeah. So I was actually going through this epiphany while I was flying in this past weekend in Detroit. Is like, that's actually exactly what I'm looking for, right? So men, we have this thing where it's really cold to be a man in life, but instead of actually telling the full blown truth, sometimes we'll divert it back to us like it's a us problem. So for example, like just basically it comes down to, so we don't make a woman mad or we don't make y'all mad. Right. So for example, stupid example, say you don't want to date a girl, instead of saying like, oh, I don't want to date you because you do X, or I don't like the way you X, we say something like, I don't want to date you because I'm on a different journey. You know, it's not wrong, but it's also not the full-blown truth. Yeah. So same thing, I do the same thing with women. Like, I'm actually looking for, like, seeking out a woman, like, that I like. However, I'm in the dating phase, I date. Yeah. However, when I find a girl and I don't, like, I'm like, okay, you're not, too many red flags. I'm done. Instead of saying like, I don't want to date you because red flag number one, number two, I say something like, to be honest, I'm too busy. I don't have time today. Right?
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Just to kind of, but it's true. Like, I realize the importance of having that one person, or even like a family, I guess, that you can kind of just, she grounds you, she keeps you together, she pushes you, she motivates you, stuff like that. Because I'm the type of guy, like, because I'm a soldier, I'll win every battle under a commander. Yeah. And your wife or your significant other should be your commander. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So, in the meantime, until I find that person, I don't have time today. I'm too busy, yo.
Too busy. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, girls. Sorry, ladies.
You know, I'm so upset about that. Because I said it, it's the truth. I said the truth, but like my other people's like, oh, I already know they're gonna come for me in real life, IRL. As soon as it drops.
As soon as it drops, they're gonna start texting.
You know. So that's why I'm saying I love that you have that right there, and I see the importance not only through you and your wife, my mom and my dad, and like I see the importance of having that rock because it's huge. And unfortunately, divorce rates are too high in America. Yeah. But that's just also because.
So I'm so glad you're talking about divorce. So there's I saw this video yesterday, and it was talking about family like curses, right?
Sure.
So every family has a person. They have that guy or that girl. Every family has that. So they were saying like, don't say that you are the family, I'm this way because my mom was this way. I'm this way because my dad was this way, right? You say, I changed that. When it gets to me, it stops. Right. I broke that cycle. So that's so crazy. So like divorce in my family, everyone has been divorced in my family from on my mom and dad's side. My mom divorced my dad. Their parents divorced. My mom's parents divorced. My dad's parents divorced. So they're all divorced. When it comes to my sisters are both divorced. My brother, I don't think he ever got married. But yes, my brother's divorced. Everyone, I'm talking everybody in my family is divorced. Everybody. So, and I let my wife know this before we even talked about marriage. I said, I am changing that cycle so that word does not come out of our mouths. Right? That D word is the devil. We don't talk about it.
Right? I didn't know which D you was talking about, but I was like, which D is coming out of her mouth now? Come on now.
Divorce. We don't talk about that. We truly don't talk about that. Yeah. And we get every couple's going to go through their things, but like we don't discuss that. That's something is that we're not going to. Man. When it got to us, it stopped.
I'm taking notes, bro.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, if you're out there, you're listening. Your family, they can be alcoholics, they can be drug addicts, they can be divorcees, they can be bums. They can be whatever you want. When it gets to you, you can be the game changer in your family.
Yeah.
Just know that. Remember that. I was the first one to go to university in my family. I changed the game in my family.
Right.
And when it comes to you, if you're listening to this, you can be that in yours. 100%.
Damn right.
Yeah, man. I think you were a lot of game changers, and when the beautiful part about being a game changer, and just in general, in your family, or whatever, is that everybody that follows you is affected.
Yes.
Uplifted.
Yes.
And that's so beautiful.
To your credit, that's dope. I think one of the biggest things that we choose to neglect a lot in relationships is actually communication. I also think communication is the greatest skill to have. Alongside, oh, careful, we're gonna drop the mic there. I also think communication is one of the greatest skills to have alongside, like, what's it called?
Emotional intelligence.
Yep.
I spent the last I've been single for the past two and a half years. Spent the last 2.5 years learning about emotional intelligence. But that also really comes down to communication. How can I communicate my emotion? Okay? Here's how I did it. I learned, you look at politicians. Politicians are ugly beautiful. They're ugly in the sense that they don't tell the truth blatantly, but it's beautiful is because it's an art as to how they mask it, right? It's kind of insane how you do it. So,
Like, if I have some sort of emotional that I want to say, I say like a politician. I tell you the truth, but I use that art instead of lying, because they lie sometimes, I guess. But I know now how to express my feelings as a man to where a woman will be able to understand without clapping back. Because if you don't know, the thing is, if your girl is toxic to you, it's simply because you're not emotionally intelligent or communicative
enough to speak you back. See what I'm saying? So same thing in entrepreneurship, communication is everything. If you know how to communicate what you want, your results will be much better, like miles better. So that's one of my main things too there. But I do think communication is key in relationships, and that's really the main reason why they stop working. When you like holding yourself accountable to saying like, hey, I'm gonna go do this task. Like, hey, I'm gonna go do this task, but I gotta let my wife know. Hey, sweetheart, I've gotta go to the grocery stores at 10 p.m. for this. Don't think that I'm out here doing something wrong. I'm gonna let you know right now it's 4 p.m. so that you don't trip at 10 p.m.
Yeah. So
you know, like communicate that. Like, don't just leave and expect her to not be mad. Like,
yeah,
especially if you know who your wife is. So,
yeah, bro, and that's crazy because like that's how like how young you are. So like that's
nothing to you.
Yeah. So I remember when I was 23. Like
Yeah.
I remember that. Like,
Yeah.
babe, I swear I'm not doing anything bad. Like I'm gonna go hang out with some friends, whatever. Like I remember that age, like very vividly. I remember that age, and I would go hang out with friends. We'd watch fights at the house. Like we would do stuff like that. But pre-kids. Once we had kids, ain't nobody coming over to the house, right? Yeah, no, we're not having no more come over to the house, drink some beer with me anymore. Like I have kids, and my kids have bedtimes. Like they're on I wouldn't say strict schedule, but they're on a schedule.
Right.
And it's really important to put your kids on a schedule. I'm just going to put that out there. Put your kids on a schedule. Sleep schedule, wake up schedule, eating schedule. If you can schedule them, the better your life's going to be.
Cool.
And my wife, I hope we're going to bring Kelsey on this because she's got a lot of parenting advice that some of you that have newborns and stuff, y'all are going to love it. She's so, I'm telling you, bro, she's like a champion.
I bet. Because she
could probably, can't women, like, can't women tell, you probably can't too, they can tell what the child needs based on their cries?
Kind of, yes.
That's nuts to me.
Yeah. So this is so crazy to me is that like Damien's our firstborn. This is, how old is he now? 7?
Yeah.
He's almost 7.
That's your son, dog.
I know. He's 6, about to be 7. I didn't want to say the wrong name.
You're good.
Number, but yeah, he's 6, about to be 7 this year. And he was our first kid, you know, like first kid compared to fourth kid is a completely different kid. Or the way you raise them. So like first kid, nobody came to my house for like the first 6 months. Nobody saw him for the first 6 months besides pictures.
Adonis?
Saw him. Nobody saw him bro. Like nobody came to the house. Bro, I'm telling you, like first kid compared to fourth kid.
Yeah.
6 months, nobody touched him. She did not want him to have formula. Only breastfeeding. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
Right?
That's nuts.
And that I think the biggest struggle in our marriage up to date has been parenting.
Okay.
Because, and that's something else I would put out here too, is like learn the communication of parenting before you have kids, because it's huge. Like I come from Mexican culture or Latin American, whatever you want to call it. I come from Mexican culture. I wouldn't say like, it's not, we don't like give a crap, but it's like, if you make a mistake, learn from the mistake.
Right.
And like my wife is white, right? So she likes a baby. She likes to like nurture. She's like a huge nurturer. And I'm like, if you would not have climbed on that ladder, you would not have fallen off that ladder.
Yeah.
Like, get up, quit crying. That's kind of like me. I'm more like tough. I'm the tough
That's
guy.
how he was raised.
And she's like, yeah, because that's the way I was raised. Like, are you bleeding? You got a broken bone? Are you bleeding? No, you're good.
You're
Keep
good.
playing.
Move on.
Right. So like Kelsey, the nurturer, is she's super, she's so funny. So she did not want them to have formula, right? So I remember, this is a true story and it's hilarious. So I remember she was starting to dry up. What drying up means, like she can't breastfeed anymore.
Okay.
Like she's not producing enough milk for the baby.
I'm learning, yo.
Yeah. So she couldn't produce enough. She was like so depressed about it. Like she was so like upset because she was like, I can't even provide for my baby. Like,
I feel
you know what I mean?
I get that.
And I get that too.
Yeah.
And I felt so bad for her. And I said, well, let's just try to do formula. And she's like, we're not putting that crap. They make that in manufactured, blah, blah. Right? And I was agreeing with her. I was like, I didn't know none of that. All right, cool. We're not doing formula. What can we do? And, you know, talk to the doctors, whatever. They said to use formula. I remember the first formula bottle I ever fed Damien. She was like crying, bro. Like if I was hurting him and I was not, you know, like that's how nurturing she is. Right? And that's touching, bro.
Yeah, that's so beautiful.
That's so beautiful that she's like that. Like she has such a huge heart. And like coming from our childish years, the reason I fell in love with her was because of that big old heart that she has. I mean, she is extremely beautiful. Y'all will see her one day.
Kelsey's beautiful.
She is extremely beautiful.
Beautiful. In and out. Beautiful.
Yes. But the first, like, we met in party stage, like huge party stage.
College.
Yes. Well, she was in college. I had just quit college.
Yeah.
So, like, we met when she was going through her stage and I was going through, like, my making money party stage. And she, I mean, I liked her because she looked good, right? Yeah. She's cute. She looked really good. And I liked her for her looks first. And then we had, like, we would flirt and talk. You know, we would spit some game, blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't until we started talking deep is whenever we, like, actually started to really like each other. Because we started talking about, like, what's happened in your life, what the, you know, the deep stuff, right? In your family and your what's going on. And there's stuff that, you know, that she told me that I was like, instantly, if she can live through that, I know that we can make it together as a team.
That's crazy.
Like, if she can make it through that and I can make it through what I made it through, we can make this work.
So beautiful.
Bro.
Beautiful.
And I'm telling you, for you that are out there, you know,
so
this puppy dog love stuff, start getting deep, man. Start talking for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, quit being on the on the surface, man. So, y'all are surface.
Right.
Dig deep.
So that's where I'm at.
You're on surface.
No, I'm deep. You'd be surprised. I like to know myself.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
What's her name?
There was one girl in my life where I was really, really deep. Everyone else is for surface, and that's why I haven't dated since. That's why I've been single this whole time. Yeah. So I've been single this whole time. Because it's hard. It's hard to find like the deep connections and stuff like that. It's very hard, man. That's why, like, for me to watch y'all go through it is beautiful. Because y'all can be superficial in public, but like when y'all actually talk, like it's like matched up. Yeah. It's like connection. Like, you ever talk to somebody and you feel their soul? That's everything. Yeah, bro. That's why that's who you marry. I'm sorry, but that's who you marry. That's who you marry. And if that's not, if bro, our souls are intertwined like you wouldn't believe. What I'm thinking, like when I give her an idea, because I'm the idea guy, I'm the dreamer, I'm the one that, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm that guy. And she's visionary. I'm the visionary. She's like the one that has your back. She has my back for every little thing. So I have these visions and I tell her about it, right? So like this podcast vision. I'm like, babe,
this is going to sound crazy. I know I'm in my 30s. I know that this is a new thing. Like, I know I'm about to have to get in front of a camera. I know I'm about to be uploaded on YouTube. I know people are going to criticize what I'm saying. Like, I know all of the good and bad things. I know all of this, right?
Yeah.
And then she says, babe, I trust you.
It's like that.
That's it. No questions asked. That's what she says.
That's love.
Yes, bro. And she trusts that she trusts that what I'm doing is going to make an impact, first of all.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we can make it big enough to where, so the whole mission behind the Game Changers Network, even if we can just reach one person that's out there that maybe is on edge, right? That might be just needing a little push to be a game changer, right? They're just right there. They're on YouTube. They're scrolling. They see this. They see a couple of good-looking dudes on there. You know what I'm saying? They see us, and they're like, wonder what this is about. They listen to it, give them some motivation. They end up being the next Elon Musk. I hope that, just we were that push, bro.
Right.
That's what this whole thing, this is what I'm trying to inspire.
I need my little commission check if you... No, I just want
Hey, don't forget about us, all right? Don't forget about us.
No, I don't even care about the commission check. Oh, man. I love helping people and helping others.
Yes.
It's important to figure out who you need to help because you can't help everybody.
No, you can't.
But, yeah, and that's why I'm glad that we started this thing.
Yeah,
This is about game changers, Yeah. The few guests that are coming up in the next couple of weeks will be very helpful to kind of have you guys talk about how they got there and, learn about them, too, because one thing I've learned in life is there is nothing that you can't learn from nobody. Yep. As a matter of fact, if you go to a homeless guy right now, you'll probably learn more than your pops.
Yeah, a lot of wisdom, bro. A lot of wisdom comes from, and it's crazy. And this is another kind of quote thing that I heard. And I wish I could start telling you where I heard these things from, but it's just stuff that I hear and it just comes in my head and I'm just going to say it. So like we are Nate, how many people are in the world? Can you look that up real quick? I think it's billion. I think it's 7.6. No, it's 7.6 billion or something. Something like that. Yeah. Just put population of the world.
Yeah. World population.
World population.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot of little people. Probably almost at 7.9 now, I think. 7.8, okay. Yeah, there you go.
So listen. So we're at 7.8 billion people in the world, right?
Yeah.
So think about this. This can go deep, bro. We're about to get deep in the rabbit hole.
I'm listening.
Okay. Well, 7.8.
Let me sip this tea.
Yeah, let's sip this real quick.
This tea from our beautiful sponsor, HTO. Shout out to HTO. HTO is the place to go get yours.
Need to wet my whistle. Here we go. Okay, back to it. 7.8 billion people in the world. Okay, the chances that you are here is 1 in 7.8 billion.
Right. On top of it being like 1.7 something trillion sperm.
Yes. So think about this. And this is like a history lesson or whatever you want to call it. And a lot of people don't think this deep. And if you do think this deep, then you now know where my brain goes. But your parents fell in love and made you, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they were to not do what they do to fall in love, if they were to say the wrong thing, if one little thing changes, you do not exist.
Agree.
Now go up to your parents' and start going up the branch.
Yeah.
If one little minute detail changes, bro, we do not exist.
That's a good point, yo.
So we're again 1 in 7.8 billion. So to those out there that think that if you can listen or you could see this, you can hear this, you can watch this. If you do not think you're worth something, you are 1 in 7.8 billion.
Mm-hmm.
You do matter. Your voice does matter.
Mm-hmm.
And we're here for you.
For you. Big time.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. I'm going to stray a little bit here. I saw this video the other day. And it was talking about what we're talking about. It's sad. Because we're like 1 in 7.8 billion.
Mm-hmm.
If the moment I die, I'm about to die, right? And I'm about to die. And I'm looking at this white light. And I reach the white light. And it's white. And then I open my eyes. and then I'm coming out of a hoo-ha, I'd be crying too.
Oh yeah.
That's wild. Do you think our lives is full of reincarnation?
No. No, reincarnation. I'm not saying that's the devil or anything, but reincarnation is just if you read the Bible, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's only you don't reincarnate, right? You spend a life in eternity after this life is done. That's it.
True.
Or that's what the Bible says. True. And I believe in the Bible. So I don't believe in reincarnation because of that. Do I have thoughts on it? Absolutely. You know, should I? Probably not, but I do, right? We're all human. We all think thoughts. Past that, right? We all get down rabbit holes. So yeah, at one point in time in my life, I did believe that we would die and we would come back as an animal that we're supposed to be or whatever, or we'd come back as another human or whatever. And I've even seen videos of like people saying that they have seen trauma from their previous past lives or whatever, and they can name murderers and stuff of their previous. True. Like I've seen all this stuff, so it's I mean it's crazy.
Or like the ones where like their loved ones died and like this random fly doesn't want to go away from their house and it sits where their loved ones used to sit.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like stuff like that happens, and you know, do I believe? No, I don't believe in it. I believe you know, after we die here, you know, we go to eternity. And we're with Jesus, we're with God, we're with the Father. That's what I believe after we die, after we pass along. So my thing is, this is a crazy thing to think about. But if you were to die today, if today was the last day that you could breathe, right?
Okay.
If you knew this, if you knew tonight you would never take another breath again after you fell asleep, what and who would be the last thing that would be on your mind? Who would be the last person you talk to? Who and why would be the last person you would talk to? Mm-hmm. Like that would be my question.
Are you asking me?
Yes, I'm asking.
Okay, I thought about this 2 days ago, randomly. My little brother, why? My dying wish would be for him to make it to the NFL. Yeah. That's it.
That would be it?
That'd be it.
That would be it? Just your brother, and that would be your last thing to say. So like right before you fell asleep, like you're about days off and you knew you were dead, you would call Loic and you'd be like, hey, make it to the NFL, bro. No mom, no dad, no.
Loic, my family is Loic is what, 21? My family is so grounded and so wise. Loic's 21, Loredana, my little sister, she is 19, 18, 19. They're so grounded. I know they miss me. I know they cry out, but I know they work we're all like this. They work a million times harder to reach their goals now. Because they know that if I was to die, my dying wish would be for them to reach their goals. And when they reach their goals, I'll be in heaven like, hell yeah, my boys.
Yes, my boy.
You know, my dad, I don't want to get into that one because I know I'm going to cry if I say something like that.
Okay.
I'm definitely going to cry.
Do we need the tears?
Do we need the tissue?
Do we need the tissue?
Nah, bro. My mom would probably be heartbroken. They'd both be heartbroken if I died like randomly out of nowhere. But
I know people would be heartbroken.
Yeah, for sure.
Your final call, the last person you could ever talk to, would be your brother.
To make it to the NFL. That's my dying wish for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, bro. So look, when you hear this, bro, just know your brother loves you a lot.
He knows that. Bro. Well, yeah, he knows that. My love language is touch.
Yeah.
And because theirs isn't, they hate when I touch them.
Like, get off.
So they literally both punched the hell out of me when I respected it. But now they understand it now that I'm older.
Yeah.
And so like I never knew why I was so like pokey at them. My sister, I'd poke them. She just left elbows, right hooks.
She's like, stop.
Yeah. My brother's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm just like, bro, come here, give me a kiss.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That's really how I am. Like, that's how I am. And sometimes he'll do the same. But that's because he's quirky. But like, they understand that. But no, that'd probably be it. Yeah. So, and then like, my parents would understand, like, okay.
Yeah.
Everyone will be upset. I know everybody will be upset because like, wow, this guy has something going for himself. I need that. But that'd be my last call.
Yeah. Yeah. So
sorry.
Yeah.
Because I know if he makes the NFL too, he's so talented and it pushes him harder that he'd be able to support not just our family, but every generation of family
in each individual of our family.
Yeah, and they would know that it's a possible thing, right? That's amazing. That's awesome. I can't wait to get Loic on the show.
Yeah, he's coming now.
Make it happen.
Make sure
Loic.
If you don't know who Loic is Fuanji's my little bro. He is 23. He's a wide receiver at Texas Tech.
Wreck 'em, baby.
He went from number 19 to this year's going to be number 11.
Number 11, baby.
So,
hey, if you didn't see that spring training camp game, we're going to put it in the clips here in a minute. So that way y'all can see who Loic Fuanji is.
Big dog.
Big dog.
I think he had like...
So my thing is, so I thought about this the other day because I heard that who would be the last person you talk to and why. So like my last person, of course, would be my wife because she's, if I'm gone, she now has to hold down the fort of the family we've created. So like my last thing would be the wife, and why it would be the wife is because I 1,000,000% trust that the last conversation we have, she's going to take that to her grave, right? And she's going to, the last conversation we have, she's going to take to her grave. And of course it's going to be talking to her, letting her know the way, it should be with our kids. Try not to nurture them, try to be more disciplinary, stuff like that, and for like all of the kids. So I got 4. It's already, I'm telling you, if you got more than one kid and you're a single parent, kudos to you, because having kids, man, raising a family seriously takes a village. It really does. Like it takes, it's.
You got the mom there.
Yeah, it's me, Kelsey. We have her grandma, her mom, and then my mom and my sisters sometimes, all of us just to raise 4 kids. If I got a work meeting in Dallas or, I got to do this or that, I'm like, hey, can you help me out? Please, 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 please. Right? So it takes a village to raise kids. So my last thing to her, I would talk to her. She'd be the last person I would talk to. And why is because I would trust her with my life. And I trust her with my life right now. So that's why I would speak to her lastly. And
you are so much older in the sense of how you answered that. You can tell the difference in age in those 2 answers. Yeah, that's amazing.
It's amazing, and that's another reason why we do this Game Changer Network.
Yeah,
is because of the age difference,
the perspectives.
The perspectives. Because he's over here single, ready to mingle guy, right? I'm already settled down. I got 4 kids. I'm in my 30s. He's still in his 20s. Like we're in 2 different spectrums of life right now.
Yeah,
and I'm succeeding at 31. He's succeeding at 23, and you're able to see and value both sides of it. So
yeah,
I'm really excited that this thing's about to be promoted and pushed out. And I'm so excited for all this stuff
because now we're able to reach like a wider spectrum of audiences.
Huge spectrum, bro.
There's online. All right, there's dudes that are like 40 out here listening to your advice, and they're like, "Dude, I wish I knew that back then." And then there's 17-year-olds that are like, "Good advice," because I'm about to get there.
Yeah, I'm about to be there, and bro, it's so game changing that we're able to do this.
Oh yeah.
First of all, to be able to do this at this age and to reach who we're gonna reach is just beyond amazing.
Yep.
So guys, if you are a baby boomer, you're old, let's 60s, 50s, if you're even watching YouTube, whatever you're doing, And then for the younger, my generation, the millennials, if you're out there listening, and for the next generation that's coming up, just know that you too can become a game changer.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
And we'll catch you on the next episode.